Hi, it's Alexandra here, and I'd like to share something really special with you today, and that is that I've been busy during our COVID-19 lockdown, and I decided during that time to actually apply my energy into something creative. So, and as a result, these amazing cards were born. So I'm very excited to share with you that they'll be available for shipping in March. So we're going to launch them in the week ahead in late February for pre-sale. And this is my very first Oracle card deck, which comes with a lovely kit of an accompanying guidebook as well, which has some meanings for you to help you to tune into your intuition and really feel into the meanings of the cards. And as well as that, I'd like to invite you all to join me at my website. So if you'd like to subscribe to be on a mailing list so that I can actually put you on a list for pre-sale and reach out to you with some information about the upcoming deck, my website is alexandradennis.com. So you can go to the contact link and send me an email there, which would be amazing. So I'm a little shy at the moment because we're just coming out of lockdown. So thank you for your patience and your understanding in this. Okay, so this is the deck. Let's have a look at it. All right, so these are the beautiful cards which I created in the energy here. If we have a look in the energy of the moon phases, so the goddess, the symbolic of the goddess energy or divine feminine, although there is all aspects, so masculine and feminine in this deck, but being that I'm really in my divine feminine, this is a representation, I guess, of me in my divine feminine aspect coming to the forefront in offering, especially at this global timing. We probably need it more than ever with COVID-19 that has affected the whole planet. We need some healing, so that's an understatement. So healing and transmutational clearing and how will I put this? Real alchemy, spiritual alchemy is found in this deck. So it's really intended to help us to, whatever card we're drawing, and they're beautiful cards, there's nothing super scary in this deck at all. But in this, whatever might be presented, I'm hoping to find the gold in and the blessing in every aspect. So this is what I'm actually guiding us towards doing in this deck. I'm guiding as a transmutational healer and alchemically shifting things upward, especially for the way we're moving forward 2021 and going forward. So here's these amazing cards, and what they look like is this, the Raphael's Emerald Healing Ray. There's a lot of emerald and turquoise in this deck, the colors of the sky and the sea, which are super healing. And this is like as if somebody's actually in the sky watching us. So sometimes when we pray, we look upwards to the sky for answers, but this actually is more indicative of the mirror aspect, which is like, watching us, asking for help. So it's like we see and they see. We're watching one another. So really, this is as if from the heavens, our angelic supporters and heavenly beings and celestial gods, goddesses and ascended masters and guardians and all that are overseeing for positive effect from the realms of the heavens are watching us on the earth. And there's even a moon there and a special little planet orb in turquoise, which is what I saw one day on a full moon, on the blue moon we recently had, which was part of the birthing and the blue moon that was in the lockdown period, which we had 111-day lockdown here in Australia. and it has been very effective. So let's keep praying that we can continue globally to get on top of this situation, which has asked us to really, recheck our priorities, and that could be a hidden blessing if we can find one in it. That's what I think is meant to happen when the universe gives us something. So not to talk too much about that. So let's move on. These are the beautiful cards. So these are some of them. And the art that I've used is actually of the masters. So many of these were painted, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. But there are many messages in here which are timeless. So I really tuned into these, and how about I actually give a little shuffle, and we'll see what we're supposed to share today. For everyone that's watching, one jumped out. So the jumper says the violet flame, and that's interesting because I'm wearing violet today, but the violet flame energy, I'm sure can you see that? So probably it's actually coming out the right way up. Okay, violet flame energy is really powerful, and what I love about the violet flame is that really the actual energy of the violet flame, if we step into it, if we visualize, if we open ourselves to actually immerse with and become part of the flame, the affirmation that people like to use, and I like to use, is I am the violet flame, which is interesting because this deck is called I Am the Magic by Alexandra Dennis. So, but I am the violet flame will invoke the energy of the violet ray, which is very potent for healing. Now, it's super duper healing at this timing. It's, just perfect. So really, what this actually offers us is when the violet flame works its magic, which it is magical, and there are two angels which are actually closely associated to this, which is Archangel Zadkiel and his lady friend or twin flame, Lady Portia or Lady Amethyst. So it could be actually, there are two names people mainly know this couple by, which twin flame couple, which is the energy that heals, right? So it's like one is red, one is blue, they come together and they make violet, right? So it's the divine masculine and feminine together. That's a super powerful healing energy. And so when they come together, it'll either be Saint Germain and Lady Portia, or Zadkiel and Amethyst. So they're the two divine masculine and divine feminine aspects which are in all of us that come together to actually create really powerful transmutational healing on so many levels. Okay, so this energy, what it does is it actually will infuse every cell on a cellular level, on a subatomic particle level, which is basically, as you know, we are all, although I look solid, we're actually, I look like matter, but we're actually, 90% of us is not like, we're actually, just atoms and particles, right? So basically, most of it is space, but under certain circumstance and a certain frequency, it forms matter. So that's a really important thing to remember, always, just ongoing for any spiritual work that you're doing. Remember that we're dealing with, although people say, oh, this is airy-fairy stuff, you're actually dealing with, we're airy-fairy stuff, really. Okay, but we're real, aren't we? So, all right, so when this actually comes into being, this violet flame energy, what it does, and you can invoke it into your life. So let's do that now, if you like. I am the violet flame. I am the violet flame. Just affirm it. I am the violet flame. See the fire, the violet fire. Step into it. Whether you see it as violet light, violet fire, it's the same principle. So there's lots of violet in here, and she's embodying this right now. But what happens is, on a cellular level, as I was saying, every positive cell with violet flame healing is charged up and electrified with good frequency energy healing, and every negative cell is obliterated and blasted and dissolved. So this is really positive. It's kind of like the energy of a bushfire, just moving through, but instead of doing all that damage, it's only just eliminating what's no longer required or needed, the negative lower aspects, and it's charging up and invigorating the positive aspect. It's a really powerful healing and similar to the energy of amethyst, the crystal. So this is the message I'd like to share with you, that you can invoke this type of healing in your life at any time by calling on and invoking the energy and immersing with that energy of the violet flame. So that's the card for us today. But I would like to say that these are coming up for sale, and I'm very proud to be launching them at this time. And I'm feeling guided that the actual shipping date, they're ready to go, because we've just had another snap lockdown in Victoria, Australia. Thankfully, it's only been for 5 days. So things are opening up again. So thank you for your patience in bringing these to you. But they're almost ready to go. And I'm guided that the 030303 energy, so it will be 03, 03 and 21. It's actually going to be obviously 2021, but it's actually powerful. The 0303 vibration, I think, will be the day that they will be coming out to you. So they'll come in a kit, and it's a surprise. I'm not going to reveal too much here, but they come in the most stunning kit with a beautiful guidebook and a special surprise as well to help you with your intuition. So, and that's from me to you as a gift for supporting me in launching this first special limited edition of I Am the Magic Oracle card deck. Here's an example of the cover. Looks very much like this. We have a little magical seal, which I actually dropped the wax on that to bring it to you signed, sealed and delivered, literally. So this lovely lady embodies the magic, and she felt so appropriate, and she features of course in the deck as well. And I also have a similar picture on the back of the box, which will probably make you smile. So it's kind of like two versions of the same energy, but probably about 500 years apart, and that's okay. So talk about skincare and all that sort of thing. I think some of us are very old souls, as you know, so really it's all irrelevant, because some of us can be much older than you would imagine. We've been here many, many times. So we're drawn to this work. So this deck has been in me for a very long time, and I'm very proud to bring it to you in 2021. I am the magic, just like you are, and we're talking with the magic of love, the highest energy, the magic, you know, the white magic, if we will call it that. There's no differentiation between black magic or white magic. It's really what you fuel it with. The intention is everything. And as long as you obey the law of threes, which is the threefold return, then that's something for you to actually, you know, take responsibility on how you intend for the magic to work. But the magic is not separate from any of us. It's part of us, and it's part of all of life. So I would invite you, if you'd like, to get in touch with me, and I would love for you to have one of these decks. These decks are going to be a special first limited edition. They may appear later on as a mainstream deck. It's depending on the journey that this deck will take, but they will be different. So this deck, the first edition, will feature an additional card that is signed and numbered. So there will actually be 500 decks in the limited, deluxe or special first edition, and each of you who order one will receive one additional special card, which will not be in any deck publication going forward. This is a one-off. So in this 500, your card will actually be signed by me, the author, and it will be numbered. So you'll receive on your special card, it will say number of, right? So number X of Y, whatever that will be, in your beautiful deck. And also a special surprise, which I'd love to have your delighted feedback upon when you do receive it. I hope they make you all smile. So these decks will be 100 Australian dollars. In keeping with the energy of the green, they look a little bit like Australian green $100 bills. So obviously my intention is to offer healing in this deck, and you know, light work on learning is about balance. So it's about helping others and helping self and moving past any limitation about how that can occur in perfect harmony. So I'm clearing that, and I'm actually going to offer a beautiful intention for this deck to reach whomever needs to have it. Okay, whomever feels guided to have this amazing deck, it shall be, and so it is. So thank you for allowing me to showcase and sneak preview my deck. And okay, so how do we get one? So alexandradennis.com and contact link, and then I will send you an email for pre-sale, which is occurring right now. And I'm very, very pleased for you to have this deck at this timing globally, and I thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to contact me, please write to me at cosmicalexandra@gmail.com. Okay, and you can also follow my Instagram or Facebook pages, which Instagram is alexandra.dennis.au, and my Facebook page is Alexandra Dennis Author, and I have another one called Angel Magic 101. So that's starting to grow a little. And also you can also reach out to me through Lightworkers World if you'd like to, because I actually take care of things with my partner Michael in Lightworkers World as well. So if you'd like to, not my romantic partner, because that is I'm romantically partnered with myself. So my actual partner in Lightwork, Michael, we both look after the Lightworkers World page as well, and the website that's coming up again shortly. So, all right. And I offer articles through Lightworkers World from time to time, so follow me there as well. But predominantly, we'll leave it there. If you would like to have one of these decks, it would be my absolute honour. And I'm going to actually take another card just before we close. See what else the angels want us to know. All is a blessing. Now this is so appropriate because this is Pandora's box. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so she's going to open it and she's a little scared. It's kind of also like what I'm doing right now, because producing this deck, it's very much a proxy version of myself. It's really me in a deck. So even in doing this, it can be a little daunting in the sense that this is like being quite transparent. But as she opens Pandora's box, she's afraid that all the ills of the world will come out, but actually all is a blessing. So there's a reason for everything. Just remember, whatever universe gives us, there's an absolute reason, and in time the blessings come. Okay, I'll leave you with that now. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.